Tim of the Quiet Green, a Novaculata Story by Guy Wainick. Tim was not supposed to notice. That was the first rule of a goblin child in Novaculata. Do not think too long. Do not stare. Do not wonder why your hands shake when the door opens. The room never changed. Stone slick with damp, iron bars, a pile of scraps, and children left to decide what survival meant. It meant fighting. Food was not given, it was taken. Those who hesitated learned quickly. Tim learned something else. He learned to wait, to watch, to remember. He remembered faces, who took, who hurt, not to strike back, but to understand why it had to be this way. Most goblins did not ask. They bit, they clawed, they grew sharp. Tim felt misplaced, not better, just wrong for the shape he was given. When he was old enough, they gave him a cracked knife and pushed him out. Go. So he went. He did not return. Outside was cruel in a different way. It remembered. Humans reached for weapons before words. Shopkeepers drove him off. Children cried at his teeth. Every village already knew his story. Thief, fire starter, ruin. Tim tried to be none of it. It did not matter. When food went missing, they blamed him. When a barn burned, they chased him with torches. Goblin was a story already written. He did not fit any ending. The thought of going back came slowly, not a choice, a weight. Too many nights under trees, too many stares that called him a mistake. Maybe they were right, he whispered. For the first time, it did not cut, it settled. He was halfway back when he met her. She sat on a fallen log as if she had been waiting. Small, calm, ears like an elf, but softer. The forest seemed to listen around her. Lost? She asked. No. A pause. Yes. She smiled. That is how it starts. Her name was Lyra. She did not flinch, did not reach for a weapon, did not ask what he had taken. She asked what he had noticed. He did not understand. What do you see that others miss? He thought a long time. Everything that gets broken. That pleased her. Lyra was a druid. She did not command nature. She listened. She showed him roots moving under soil, fungi speaking in slow networks, life working without force. Tim learned to be still, to breathe without taking, to exist without consuming. No one told him he was wrong. He stayed longer than he meant, long enough to stop expecting shouting, long enough to sleep without clenched hands. Goblin stopped being the first thing he was. The world did not stay quiet. A blight came to a nearby town. Crops failed in perfect circles. Livestock fell sick. Water turned sour. Hunger followed. People blamed curses, gods, anything unseen. Lyra went to the edge and returned grim. This is wrong. Tim looked at the dying fields and felt something familiar. Not fear, recognition. I can fix it, he said. You do not know that. I know rot. He went alone. The townsfolk saw him and raised weapons. A goblin, they shouted. He did not run. To the fields, he said. They did not listen. They never did. He walked past them and knelt in the soil and listened. The blight was not natural. It was hunger pressed into the land, taking life before it could grow. It did not speak, it only spread. Tim understood, not because he was clever, because he had lived it. A place where nothing lasted, where taking was the only language. So he did the only thing he knew. He took it. Not food, not life, the corruption. He pulled it into himself like weeds from soil. It fought, it burned, it tried to hollow him. Tim held on. For once he was not shaped by it. He shaped it. The fields turned green at once, like a held breath released. Tim fell in the center of them. He did not rise. The town came too late. They found him half buried in roots that curled around him like hands. The blight was gone. So was he. They did not know what to do with that until Lyra spoke. He did not take from you. Silence. He gave. Something shifted, slow, uneasy, real. They built a statue, not gold, not distant stone, oak from the forest that taught him to live. A goblin at rest, hands open, not feared, just real. The town took a new name. It began as a joke, became a promise, then truth. Tim Town. For the first time, no one argued what goblins were. At the center stood one who had been something else.